All right, we're back. We're back. Hello, I am Michael, New World Skin Designs, and I want to welcome you back. We're going to try and stay right on topic, give you something of value, give you something to look forward to listening to. So we're moving on, number 3, and we're on 04. You know it was going to happen. You knew it was. We're going to talk about money today, right? Money in the new world. This channel is made for people, anybody moving into this new world. Now, you may be in something to where you don't have to worry about whether you're kind of static in your life, whether your job is the same or your, but that's only to a degree, because everybody has to deal with money. So that's what we're going to talk about today. Your money in the new world. So let's just do a quick riff, right? The Lord's his best friend, sag out. The Lord's his wife, kids, no regret. But in a time I don't remember, in a war you can't forget. He cried, forgive me for what I've done, 'cause I never meant the things I did. Give me something to believe in. As a Lord of road, something to believe in. Oh, Lord, rise. Just a quick riff, just to get us, in the mood. For once again, shout out to all my friends. That's all of you. That's all of you. Shout out to Sean. Shout out to Randall. Shout out to everyone, friends including you. So for this video, we're going to talk about your money. How has it changed in the new world? And this channel is committed to taking you into the new world. I feel like I'm so close. Taking you into the new world where everything has changed. And so let's go over a few hot topics of money. And the reason I wanted to do this one next, the Fed's just raised interest rates again today, another 75 basis points, which means that a car loan is now 8%, a house loan is closer to 9%. So if that doesn't absolutely scare you, it should. Well, maybe not scare you, but let's get prepared for it. So, that's the first thing. Interest rates of borrowing money. Once again, I'm now on to the blonde wig. It's just, I love the locks, It keeps me, it just, yeah. It just keeps everything so well. Anyway, this is about my lighting. So once again, not trying to hide, just want to make my studio the way I want it. So we're moving on from interest rates. Savings. You realize now that we have the least amount of savings we've had in who even knows how long, right? Since beyond, let's just say the savings rate is bad. It has now come to my attention that over 2/3, or let's just say almost 2/3, 63% of Americans are now living paycheck to paycheck. They're having a harder time paying for energy, food, fuel, clothing, entertainment. They're paying more for everything. So it's absolutely incumbent upon you to know something about money. Loans, like I said, all loans across the board have now gone up 400 basis points from where they were. So loans are now, there's no more cheap money. So, but another one is that a lot of the jobs that were out there have now been, I can just see that in the thing that's like, it's, that we're going to have some layoffs. We're going to have some more layoffs. They're claiming that the rate of unemployment is small, which is a complete lie. It's an absolute and utter lie to think that that is the case. That is not the case. But we are going to experience some more job losses. And another big one that's going to affect all of us is that Elon Musk has now acquired Twitter. Once again, for money, $34 billion or something like that, But with people having such a hard time, food banks are going to have a really tough time. Even acquiring the food, we have had the worst drought ever, and that's going to move into the farmers, which moves into the higher prices of groceries and, once again, more money coming out of your pocket. So I just wanted to give a new idea towards it, which is I wouldn't say don't spend. I wouldn't say that. I would just say just be intentional. Be intentional with your spending. Be intentional with what you're doing. With money, because you should be saving, and a lot of it. So, first one, I say, of this channel is self-care. And I didn't come up with that. Sam did. Inspirational Nomad came up with that. And I agree with that so wholeheartedly that I endorse it 100%. So, self-care number one, but we have to reinvent our budgets. Don't not spend, just spend intentionally. Watch every single expense that's coming out. Right now, people are going without. They're not buying that new pair of shoes. They're not buying that new, whatever it is, that new sofa, that new bed, that new bedspreads, they're not buying any of that. They're just not. And we're going to go into a cold, dark winter. What is going to keep you at least somewhat insulated from a lot of the mayhem? Having some money in reserve. That's what's going to keep you going and doing exceedingly well. So I just wanted to make a quick video out there and say hello to everybody. Hello! And I wanted to also make it, get the message across to you. Each time I want you to be able to take away a message from the conversation. And in this new world, you're going to need some money. Best way to have some more money is keep working hard and save some money. So that would be my advice. Prepare for that. For even if there's a boat out there that you want, the price of that boat's going down. So it'll be a chance for you to pick one up. But even beyond that, with 2/3 of the people living paycheck to paycheck, I'm trying to hit up with your saner side to say, save up some money. Stop doing this and save up some money, because it's going to be rough. I personally do not date anymore. I do not feel that it is worth. I don't want to get into my own personal stuff. I want to relate this all to you, but let's just say I am just intentional with when I go out and with what I do. So, anyway, I just wanted to put that across to you, because I don't want to impose my lifestyle upon you of something that, if you enjoy dating and you like doing that, I don't want to dissuade you from doing that. I'm just saying, just be intentional. Just be intentional with what you're doing with all of it. Stay working hard and save up a little bit of money. And I don't even save up a little bit of money. Save up a lot of bit of money. And I think that is a prudent idea, because the numbers on everything, the numbers that cattle farmers who had to send their animals to slaughter early, loss of revenue there, hay charges going up, water charges going up, energy charges going up, all these charges going up. We need to reinvent our, mine and your, budget so that we're adapting to the new world. So that's all I wanted to say, is to look back through and realize that most people are doing without right now. Make a way that you can reinvent your budget so that you're saving some more. We're going to have a long, dark winter, and it has just begun. We're probably going to get about a foot or two at the ski resorts just today. Probably a foot, I would say, at the resorts. So winter has come, but we're going to make it through together. I don't want to make this all bummer, because it's not a time of having down feelings, but it's also a time to be cognizant of what is going on around you. We're entering a very, very tough time financially, and we're going to need that extra bit. So that's just my advice to you today. Be intentional with your spending, down to the last shilling, down to the very last pound. So anyway, that's the message for tonight. I wish we were live, and I wish you all well. If you get something from these, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, make a comment, and say hello to me. My name is Michael. I'm a designer. My show was on March 5th of this year during the blackout, and it was beautiful. So I'm just saying good evening, and I will see you tomorrow with the next message. But once again, the heading will be up above. This should be right up above me, right there, and it'll be a way to that you know where you're at, so that you're not doubling up, or if there's one that you really like or whatever, then you can come back and watch it again. So anyway, there it is, and good evening, and we'll see you again tomorrow.